Today we have the absolute pleasure of sharing a whole bunch of really cool indie projects with you all. We love all of these projects, but we also wanted to have a lot of fun with this video. So we hope you enjoy it. All is done in good humor. Let's enjoy T3. Mr. Dave would like to welcome you to Tabletop Time's Indie Showcase. Welcome to this year's Tabletop Time Direct, where we showcase some of the newest, amazing indie game projects happening right now. This year, our Direct coincides with RPG Party, a new program from GameFound to bring you the latest in indie game goodness. I am proud to present the first project in today's presentation, one you've been waiting for some time. Let's take a look.
If I ever asked you, hey, do you want to play a pulpy, gothic horror RPG game? Your first answer might be no. But after seeing the campaign for Lies by Omission, I am absolutely persuaded to give this game a go. Lies by Omission by Chain Assembly is a beautifully crafted RPG system, taking elements of classic Italian horror films such as Suspiria, Zombie, and The Wicker Man, turning them into a game full of atmosphere, investigation, and dread. Lies by Omission is light on combat but heavy by theme. Play between 1 to 3 cast members and a director. Players start their journey in an unfamiliar space. Some mystery has brought you here, and you begin to realize that something more mysterious is happening behind the scenes. Lies by Omission allows its players to learn the setting one piece at a time. And communication is absolute key in this game, allowing players to explore, investigate, and hopefully not get into battle. One of the really unique things about this game is the use of a tarot deck. The major arcana is provided as knowledge for your cast members, giving them more pathways to investigate and even new locations. The minor arcana, however, can be a detriment or a boon to your players, changing up the way the game is played. So if you're a fan of dark gothic Italian horror films, or maybe you're like me and just love good art directions, then this game is absolutely worth checking out.
Thank you. Wow, wasn't that one awesome? And while you wait for that one launching now, we're gonna go and check out one of our other projects. You will die in this place. A survival horror dungeon crawl that asks you not to be the hero, but to merely find a reason to go on in a brutal world. Pulling together fragments of notes, design documents, and personal reflections, explore unique character classes while you plumb the depths of your own psyche. It is a story about creativity, communication, identity, and coming to terms with loss. Explore the abyssal labyrinth and grab some gritty STL miniatures to help as you dive into the brutal dungeon crawl, which unfolds into as much a gritty horror novel as a playable game. Play as one of 5 completely unique character classes, each with their own mechanics and custom character sheets to aid in play. The fragmented self-exploration and dark themes remind me of the fractured storytelling of Dark Souls, where you find meaning in the journey and the pieces you can put together. Structured as the abandoned shards of an indie game, the Meta Rules PDF is made cohesive with gorgeous artwork and maps by the contributors to the project. You Will Die in This Place is available now. We are big fans of that here at Studio. We're pleased to report it is available right now. But for those who are looking for something a little bit different, we've got something special coming in this next project. Let's take a look.
Why chase your dreams when you can live them and prevail? Dreams of No Sleep is a high-stakes TTRPG where yourself and up to 5 others can live their best lives and become dreamers as they scale the Spike, a superstructure of gold, glass, and avarice. Choose from one of 15 archetypes in a modular class system and lose yourself in the unique mechanics as you roleplay while awake and fight while asleep. Combat is highly tactical and you will need all your wits to succeed as you retain maximum successes on dice as a lucky currency to benefit skills, resources, or to stave off death. Then succeed on your rolls by drawing a card from a standard playing deck and add it to your results. This project's take on surreal concepts backed up by all this amazing art and graphic design, as well as this really robust combat system that is really novel, really speaks to me personally. Gamble it all and dream big in Dreams of No Sleep.
Those big titles are not the only ones coming to the RPG Party. Why don't we take a look at a bunch of other exciting titles coming today? Dive into eldritch horror in Turn It Off. Madness, a perpetual storm, and a silent lighthouse. Can you relight the lantern and uncover the mystery in this one-shot TTRPG adventure suitable for standalone play or dropping right into your campaign? Relive the awkward days of internet chat rooms and forum posts with Strangers on the Net, an interactive storytelling experience for 5 to 8 friends on the internet. Gossip, confess your secrets, and discover what life was like on the early days of the net. The Wild Sea Tigers on the Wire is a brand new adventure for the award-winning role-playing game The Wild Sea. Play as a wild sailor on a chainsaw-driven ship cutting through the treetops in a narrative-first adventure. In this adventure, we answer the all-important question, where have all the tigers gone? Under the Table asks the question, what if King Arthur's knights lived in Prohibition-era America? Magic was real, and knights hunted wise guys for their ill-begotten goods. This role-playing game blends fantasy with the mob in a swing and jazz era, sure to create memorable campaigns. It's time to play as some hideous weirdos who can mutate at will as they run rampant. No, you're not tabletop time. You're playing Mutant Annie. Drive recklessly and just try to survive another day in this 140-page, ready-to-go system, which gives you all the tools you need to explore a campaign in the disgustingly named Moistlands. We are so proud to have been able to bring you these exclusive from our partners at Other Studio. Thank you so much for joining us for our Studio Direct. Mr. Dave would like to thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your T3.
Hey gamers, this one is gonna be lit. You're gonna wanna stay tuned for this presentation because it's gonna be a banger. That's right, absolutely epic. It's gonna crush the competition, so get your chug jugs ready and sit down for this amazing presentation. Our first game is gonna it out of the park.
In the pessimistic world we live in, Helio Sale offers an unapologetic and refreshingly optimistic look at a possible future. In this solar punk TTRPG, become a space pirate and explore the new golden age of humanity out amongst the stars. There are 5 unique character archetypes and 3 unique ancestries, letting you forge your own path through space. Featuring cinematic combat and level design, focusing on the things you use improving the more you use them. A reflection on skill development in real life. Helio Sale is a passion project of 6 years, and one that is available now for free in its fully illustrated PDF form. This new campaign seeks to bring Helio Sale to the physical world of print media, and backers can also receive a bonus adventure PDF for signing up and joining along the way. I really like the charming and uplifting style of Helio Sale, and we hope you enjoy many adventures in the bright solarpunk future.
Are you winning, son? Well, you will be if you check out that project over on GameFound now. Soul's Food, a dark culinary fantasy by Faceless Games, is truly a unique RPG experience. If you're a fan of RPGs and cooking, then welcome to the Forsaken Kitchen. In this dark but delicious RPG, players assume the role of literal sentient dishes, creating their own masterpieces to serve. Creating a unique culinary delights to appease the great hunger. Chefs will have to select from a variety of foods to prepare, including all your basic food groups, such as breads, dairy, fruits, and candy folk, just to name a few. But you better be serving up Michelin-style food, otherwise you might be on tonight's menu. Fight your way Gordon Ramsay style with Soul's Food amazing monster manual full of delectable creatures to devour or be devoured. Soul's Food's art direction, led by artist Scott Higginbotham, really brings this amazing concept of sentient food with a medieval RPG twist to life. Soul's Food, a dark culinary fantasy, was definitely a must-pick for me on this list of games. As an avid lover of food and role-playing games, I couldn't imagine a better match made in heaven. Warning may cause hunger, dread, and uncomfortable questions about sentience. Not recommended for vegans with active imaginations. You don't even have to wait for that one, you can get it now.
Dive beneath a decrepit town to the forgotten powers below. Search for clues, solve puzzles, discover magical melodies, and survive the temple trials in this magical world. In Sewer Sanctuary, something is dreadfully wrong with the land. Players embark on a journey deep below the town of Marleaf, as they must brave the dangerous chambers and tunnels, prevail against unique foes, and confront the hidden nemesis behind the land's plight. Get ready to truly go on an adventure as you literally piece together the map as you sleuth your way through the dungeon to its heart and the truth hidden within. Play with 2 to 4 friends, create your own character, or play with one of the 5 pre-made identities and enjoy an entirely hand-drawn array of cards featuring items, encounters, scenes, and equipment. Ready your band of adventurers to set forth into the forgotten roots of the Sewer Sanctuary.
Whoa, so we've got some indie projects for you guys to check out. Inspired by the authors Grimm's Brothers Lovecraft and H.G. Wells, Twilight Sun is an RPG that blends industrial surrealism and literary tragedy. Build your unique character by choosing their heritage and traditions, the latter based upon popular literature like Frankenstein and Dracula. Gnomes of Dickory is a cozy 1 to 6 player RPG experience featuring adorable art and adventure. Players assume the roles of young gnomes solving mysteries, discovering treasure, making new friends, and of course, doing as all gnomes do, getting into a manner of mischief. Gnomes of Dickory is the perfect game for inexperienced gamers and a fantastic single player game. The Girls of Jensenia Hotel is a dark gothic horror RPG on a perilous mission to find out what happened to your friend and co-worker. Players will have to find smart, courageous, and persuasive ways to proceed in their quest and break out of their roles of subservient young women. Punk Fried Chicken has players assume characters set in the world of future cyberpunk, taking on jobs in the delicious and mandatory junk life necessities. Dive into a story-rich RPG and claim your way to fame in the 23rd century by any means necessary. So thank you so much for watching today's presentation. It was absolutely awesome. We hope you got something out of it and enjoy the rest of your T3.
Is that all right, Mr. Spencer?
Yes. Come on. Here at Company, we provide the greatest in video game reveals and teasers, and this year is no different. You are guaranteed to be blown away this year by what we have to show. We should know we put all the effort and the money into it. So I can guarantee you, you will go home happy afterwards. You won't go home until then. The doors are locked. And now, just the first game in our lineup. Here for you now.
From Dark Frontier Games, Moonwitch from the outside looks like what if Lord of the Rings combined with an RPG of Animal Crossing, and I'm all here for it. However, on the inside, it's this and so much more. Living on the Isle of Moonwitch, players will create and roleplay anthropomorphic beings that inhabit this realm. Set out in a classic RPG style, players will get to choose from 9 different species and 16 different roles, such as Warden, Minstrel, Mystic, Swashbuckler, Burglar, and many, many more. Each has their array of talents, giving players a unique way to overcome the challenges that lay before them. However, the land of Moonwitch isn't without its mysteries. Through gameplay, players will learn about the deep history of Moonwitch when life was ruled by the Claw, as well as the current story-driven narratives that shape the world of Moonwitch. This RPG has a strong focus on narrative storytelling through cooperative play and action, allowing you to add in storytelling elements such as mystery, adventure, or even horror, depending on the story you want to tell. Moonwitch is a delightful light RPG game perfect for those looking to get whisked away into an enchanting realm full of adventure, while playing as an adorable little otter.
Now, wasn't that amazing? I know that one is guaranteed to please you and our shareholders. And you can check this out on GameFound right now on your phones. You guys have phones, right? But now it's time for our next project, which is both greater and just as great. It's just great. Imagine the human race finally reaching out far enough to touch the stars, only to discover that the major arcana that we had philosophically written down as benevolent constellations were in fact powerful, living, godlike deities actively trying to shape your fate. Add to that alien races being dragged through time and thrown into first contact with humanity. Welcome to Starot. Play as one of 8 original species as a pioneer, an individual tasked with exploring the cosmos for science, for glory, for their people, and for survival. Take up the challenge with 5 starting careers and branch into over 35 options to progress your character as their story unfolds amongst the stars. And no spacefarer would be complete without their own ship. Create and customize with hundreds of skills, tools, mods, and ship components, and battle it out with a unique combat system themed around realistic physics. Then really take fate into your own hands and alter the events of the game with Starot's own tarot cards. Search the stars and take back your destiny today. Whoa. And there we have another winner right out of the gates. And that one is also available right now, not on Game Pass, on Game Found. And finally, it's time for our most anticipated project of the year.
Step into the role of vengeful witches performing a ritual that will determine the fate of a city in Siren's Oath, a collaborative, short-form tabletop experience for 3 to 5 players. Siren's Oath includes a fabric altar cloth game board, dice, physical booklet, and 8 hand-cast white metal miniatures. Siren's Oath offers everything you need to play in one box. This is a rules-light story with evocative prompts guiding you to build and play in the world with your friends. This inclusive approach to role-playing is perfect for those with a flair for the dramatic who want to keep things easy to learn and easy to approach. There are some great add-ons to this campaign, including a curated set of mini paints by Army Painter and a brush set by Chronicle Cards. And these are perfect for those new to using miniatures in their games who want to take it a step further and start learning how to paint them. This game has been created by Wingshan Huntley of Twisted Spire, which is a brand new sister brand to Warp Miniatures, creators of Arcworld. As an aside, I actually had the pleasure of meeting Wingshan and Alex at Adepticon, and they are wonderful people, and I wish them all the success in their world. They're very nice. Go check out their campaign.
That was fantastic, and that one is also available in 2 days. Nope, right now. Oh, that's right, we're so winning today. Anyway, now is time for a collection of some really promising upcoming projects. The Indie Showcase. Embrace your inner Chaos Gremlin in Trenchcoat Raccoons, a hilarious fail-forward adventure to pull off the ultimate heist. As one of up to 6 raccoons steering a suspicious trenchcoat, bring out your inner menace, where slapstick comedy and chaotic impulses are all requirements to reach the shiny treasure. Carve your own fate in Ambition, a thought-provoking dive into storytelling using tarot and dramatic tension to guide your path through a fantasy world with 2 to 4 players. Expose the truths of the world through story and through ambition. Brave the dark, or fully embrace it with Algiers and Angels, a brand new expansion for the Urban Shadows RPG. Supernatural alliances wither, fracture, and are cast aside in the pursuit of power in a city held in the grasp of wizards. Suitable for 3 to 6 players, will you brave the politics and demonic encounters, or will the city swallow you alive? Fight the power and rule the streets in Providence City Punks. A corrupt theocracy looms over the people in a vibrant fantasy world as you take the fight to them on a chessboard. Gang up with 3 to 6 players on the battlefield, chill out with downtime, and take back your city. And there we have it, a conclusion to our show. I hope that you enjoyed all of the project that we had to show today. The doors are now unlocked. You can leave.
All right, we hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making this video and putting all of that stuff together. We basically were just sending up a whole bunch of game presentations, but we definitely weren't sending up the projects that were involved in the RPG party. They're all really cool, small indie creators, and we just wanted to deliver kind of a fun way to get that information across. So yeah, go check them all out. The links are down in the description to the RPG party where you can see all of those campaigns. Thanks everyone, enjoy.